Thinks that his level 2 game is better than Demon's level 2 game.
Yeah, he has a poor man's shield, so
he's hitting him,
beating him to
death. He's
death.
got a stun. He's like, I want the bounty.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, oh, I got the bounty, boy. I got it. And is he gonna keep stalking Demon here?
Yeah, but Jim is gonna get haste.
Oh goodness. And he's gonna, is he gonna run back that way? No, he's gonna take his business to mid lane, it would appear, where we are going to find Abed getting the better end of Kotaro Hayama and brings him down. Okay, well, we missed the start of that one, but still very nice. And obviously he'll always be able to find his way to get back into some relevant farm with those kind of benefits. Finds himself in some chains though. Uh-oh. Abed taking full advantage of the head start he's been granted in this mid lane and takes it right back to him once again. And now he's to top lane.
Well, if I was a bit prettier, I guess.
Yeah, probably. A bit prettier, a bit taller. We could talk then, but okay, back in the game now. Loaded up. Doesn't seem like I missed too much, except I'm just in time for a gank again onto the Alchemist. Oh, this is unfortunate. 2001 does end up sweeping in, gets off a decent crush, but he'll find himself also in trouble. Dive. He's just like, are you serious now? Can't even heal himself for the grave. Triple Remnant to finish off a triple set of kills. A set of 3 kills, whatever you want to call it. It is Onyx just crushing now Infamous. Infamous, I don't know if this is a bleed over from the previous game, but it's a very tough start, and then they're going to be paying for it.
Alchemist 0-3-0, 4 minutes. Is gonna have a rough time coming back into the game, especially in the 7.0 patch. There's no stacks in the forest for him whatsoever.
Double damage. Abed running in on Mr. Kotaro once again. Chained up, right-clicked. I mean, Bulba didn't even need to be there. Sure, Abed would have been able to get the job done himself, but they just put him again. It's just like, they're throwing him right in the quota to meet. Don't even bother. But
yeah, they need to buy some time for Alk if he wants to get that Radiance up. They just need to give him some space for the next 5 minutes, and he can get back into the game.
Flashing himself in front of Kotaro with like very little life, which should seem a bit suspect. Abed was nearby, invis, double damage, and he just blasts through Alchemist. This promise of farm we're hoping to see him get is going to be put off once again. They look to set up, they get a crush. Bulba responds with his own burrow strike to the back lines, looking to go for Dazzle. He's going to be taken apart. And then it's going to be Demon sweeping in. They'll get the Slardar on top of it. Demon gets both those kills. Valkyria in pursuit, looking to go for Bulba, who gets the burrow off. Up to their shrine. Is he going to use it? Yes, he will. Nicely done. Getting close to 4K, which doesn't seem crazy, but at 9 minutes in, it's pretty damn crazy. Alk back in the lane and back to possibly being dead. There is going to be a nice little save, but look who's on pursuit. It's Abed back. Man, Abed may be just trying to bring it back to Kotaro after game number 1. They will be able to get the swap snipe of takedown of Bulba here. Abed short on mana. Infamous, do they have any more tools? Doesn't look like it. They'll pull off, but they'll take the little pick. But my God, man. Game though, man. What I was trying to say there for Abed, it's like they took it to Abed in game number 1. It was Kotaro putting on a world of hurt with his TA, and now Abed looking to return the favor in game number 2, and certainly doing so, and continuing the trend here and now.
Oh, what
Bulba gets a ravage of a burrow right onto 3. Valkyria looking to turn back, gets a stun off himself, but the damage is too mighty, and Mason's here to play, and no one can stand to that. And they're just going to mow on through this tier 1 tower on its huge fight. Huge setup, Bulba.
At this game in general, and in this game as well.
They're not stopping yet. They got so much momentum going their way. Beautiful sidestep of the crush. Read wonderfully from Abed there. Dubu will be able to step back and away from trouble. Another jump in from Bulba. Gets the Grave connection for Benjaz. The Grave will be there, but they lock him in place. Hog tie him down and finish him all off one by one. Mason with the double. Well, screaming on the sidelines. Please throw in the towel. Infamous, this is looking rough. So rough. Home. They're just going to walk him home. Okay, well, trouble's coming. Reinforcements are here. Kotaro will be saved. But his henchmen, unfortunately, might be in a bit of trouble here. 1001, the Grave from Dazzle. Giving it away, even though it will cost not just his own life, but also will be Slardar going down. On the other side, the takedown is going to be there as they get the Dazzle, the Nyx. Kotaro is now back to being one of the only survivors on this one. Able to avoid the burrow strike of Bulba. He helps out comrade Kotaro with the weave. Kotaro. Oh, Kotaro is demon. Gives him the Kotaro handshake. They're able to wait at least for him to get the sacred relic, which is nice. But eventually, the epicenter too. Just all of the hate right now there just ends up going. And if it's going to be good enough to stop the power of Onyx here, who continued their wrap mid lane now, a jump in. And the TP from Abed shows up, snipes, and says, "How's it going, everybody?" Gets the kill, and Onyx can move forward with yet another objective if they'd like.
What a game for Ember Spirits.
What a game. Okay, Onyx now sieging in the high ground. Tier 3's in trouble. What can they do about it? Benjaz, level 1 swap. Can't really get anyone too far. It's going to be a very tough fight. Terrorblade just going in on these towers. Mason's over this game. He just wants to end it here now. Shoves back Benjaz a bit. He'll try to use the shrine, but they're just allowing this Terrorblade to siege away. And your racks are gone. Okay. Racks are gone. Onyx walk out. And that will be the end of it here. That's just rough. It's like when you see those old movies and there's just these sad villagers and they can't do anything. And then the big bad guys come into town, just take all their stuff and leave.
Like,
what are you gonna do about it?
Hyped aliens,
yeah,
advanced technology, the Middle Ages, just beating the shit out of people.
Don't do this. You shouldn't do this. They stomp. They rid of a couple of houses and homes, and then they walk out with their winnings. And now we have an Invis Bulba here. Gonna be crossing paths with Benjaz. Just goes for it right away because Abed's close. There's the chains. They have a dust too, so they'll look to set up Valkyria after they take care of business there with Benjaz. Valkyria nearby, gonna get burrowed again. And then they'll be able to right-click him down. Abed and company already looking for the next target on top of that. As 2001, he gets chained down. Please don't do this. Tries to run back and away. He gets an early grave, an early save, but then he's able to connect with the chains. There's the remnant. Wow. There's the double kill. Abed, no mercy at all. Game plus. 1, rough with the Invoker. Game 2, Ember, my god.
18 plus Dota right there.
And now Onyx are just going to be able to move on to their next set of racks. Just easy work for them on this. And they're going to be feeling pretty good. Also a 2-0 showing for them. And that means they're going to be going up against NP tomorrow. That's going to be a pretty hype series. But let's reflect now. This game over. A tough one to watch if you're an Infamous fan. Obviously not going to be taken out of the tournament yet. They'll have some more matches ahead of them. But, you know, what do you take away from this as you watch Team Onyx performance like that one? Is this a team that's, you know, they got Abed in town now. They're starting to build up that chemistry within each other. How would you compare the chemistry of their kind of team to like a team that's much more established and have been around for quite a while?
WomboXCombo Steady Golteb shirt and WomboXCombo Pasaksa Bloodstone shirts are available. Visit our Facebook page or website for more information. Link will be in the description.